Hey. What is up? What is up? This is the No I Don't Know TV series. I'm back. I am black. And so are you. I thought I'd hit you up with a little something to do. Hey. I just want you to know me now, bitch. Don't forget my name. I'm so glad you came. We gon' do it, baby. Oh, yeah. Nah, I'm just fucking with y'all. What is going on? I ain't got much time. This is the No I Don't Know TV series. Man. Got some interesting shit to talk about real quick. Yes, of course, I was at the corporate plantation today. Y'all niggas know I got a job, and so do y'all. I'm just tired of niggas fronting and acting like they don't got a gig. Because you know you got one. Just like everybody else do. Hey, I'm your boy Warren G, in the place to be. Been clown free and sucker free since 2003. You know what it is. You know what it ain't. Let's get into it. Man. Let me cut this clown ass shit down. Man, I had an interesting phone conversation with my homeboy Branty and his cousin. Shout out to them niggas, man. We was on the phone for a long time, chopping it up. We got some new shit coming real soon. But man, that brother really inspired me, man. I ain't gonna get into it too much, but I was very, very enthused with the conversation that we had. But anyway, let's get into it. Man. Ex-NYPD detectives get probation for having sex at work. Now, the two detectives is Eddie Martin and Richard Hall. Now, part of dominant society, you know, because that's what most Latinos classify themselves as when they get into any type of real trouble. They gonna classify themselves as Latino. But anyway, we gonna dissect this real quick. Now, here's the issue that I had. Now, how are y'all supposed to be cracking a case, whatever the case you was on? Only thing they was cracking was that pussy. Now, they in there running a train on a woman that they arrested the whole damn time. Well, they supposed to be, now, aren't you supposed to be investigating something? Now, how can we, as United States citizens, or whatever the hell you want to call us, put our trust and faith in law enforcement? And here these two motherfuckers, they taking pussy while they at work. So if that's what they're doing, why don't we dig deeper and see whatever the hell else they doing? And the reason why I'm saying this is because you have Daniel Pantaleo, or whatever his name is, not being reprimanded for 5 years. You know, he could have moved his pension money around. He could have rolled it over to a whole nother company. Who knows what he did with that? They gave him a 5-year head start. Then they fired him. Then they raised $100,000 for him. Because they going to always stick with their own, the blue line. Now, or the blue wall. Now, these two officers who was supposed to be investigating something, they taking pussy. Now, I have a problem with that. I got two problems with that. Nigga, I can't take pussy while I'm at work. I can't use my authority to get some pussy from some woman. But they know what they was doing. I don't care if she was a whole tramp, whatever. Nigga, you are an officer of the court. You are supposed to be upholding the law. But the only thing you doing is taking pussy. So how could we trust law enforcement when this is what they doing to me? Now. And then how the hell did they get probation? Now, DeMarcus Cousins, guilty, nigga. You done. I don't care if you didn't make the threat. I don't care what's going on. The Lakers organization is going to cut your ass and you'll be out on the street. I hope you saved your money, my nigga. I hope you saved it. Because you're going to be spending a lot of that money fighting that case and paying for your rehab, for your injury. So, with that being said, these are the things that we got to start doing. Knowing the law, knowing how to conduct ourselves, knowing exactly what it is we should be doing, what we should not be doing. And we have to understand that we cannot liken our struggle to anyone else's, and we should not allow anybody to liken their struggle to ours. like the LGBTQ LMNOP? No. You cannot liken your struggle to the melanated struggle. That's 400 years of free labor. The majority of these people that come over here to this country are getting unearned benefits. So those two detectives who just happen to be Latino or white, whatever they are, nigga, you are at work. Now, here's the thing about it. I always say this. Who's holding the accountable? Those are the things that I'm always saying. Who's holding them accountable? The reason why I say that is because we look to law enforcement and the judges and the lawyers like, oh, they gonna get us out of it. No, it's all about money. So I'm pretty sure those officers had to forfeit some money or do some shiesty shit. But for you to only get probation for 5 years and you was fucking while you was on the job, you was on the clock while you was fucking. Y'all might as well be a porno star. You might as well do porno. Since that's what you're doing. And why is that not on CNN? Why is that on the news? But they gonna make sure that we know that DeMarcus Cousins was threatening his baby mama. And you know why I don't blame him? Look, let me tell you something. I don't blame any action or reaction that goes on within a couple, because guess what? Let me tell you this. We don't know what goes on in that household, and we don't know how DeMarcus Cousins' baby mama be acting. Because a lot of these bitches are just trying to get drafted their damn self. And they are bartering their pussy to get drafted by the highest bidder. I don't know why these bitches just don't put their pussy on PayPal and or put it on Craigslist, or put it on what else they got out there? eBay, put it on, what else we need to, Amazon. Amazon is hot. Put your pussy on Amazon. Might as well sell your pussy. Might as well. That's what these bitches is doing anyway. And then these niggas go buy the hottest looking bitch and then be walking around like this is the type of bitch that they would get if they didn't have no money. Nigga, stop it. Nigga, you look like Flavor Flav. Nigga, stop doing that shit. But this is how niggas think. That's why I be laughing. And then when the money is gone, these bitches is gone. That's a fact. So that should teach everybody. See, everybody think that it's the glitz and the glam when you in the NBA, you making all this money. That's not necessarily true. A lot of these women are seeking out NBA basketball players because they know their contracts are a lot longer than the NFL contracts. And what they do is they seek and destroy, and they won't leave until it's gone. Facts. And I think these are the things that we got to work on. Got to start educating each other. Each one has to teach one. We have to understand exactly what's going on. Because I think a lot of the times we feel like, well, I got so much pride, I don't want to ask the next nigga. You better ask the next nigga. Especially when all this attention and fame and pussy start coming your way. Now you got NBA players that's probably turning down pussy. And then you got police officers that's supposed to be a detective and they taking pussy while they on the clock. Now let a black motherfucker do that. He'll be fired before you know it and guilty, nigga. Done. But us is always this. We get shown and they frame this picture in such a negative light when it comes to things that we do. When I watch every other race, creed, you know, just their whole agenda is different. Straight up. That's what should teach us, amen. We are a team. Racism, it's a team sport. Racism, white supremacy is a team sport. But you know what it is? We don't want to take the time to listen or read or study or look deeper into what's going on. Now, why the hell is everybody not raising hell about this? Why? Now, Daniel Pantaleo choked Eric Gardner on video, and all he did was get fired 5 years later. What is that? They still should have. Now, somebody needs to sue him civilly. But I'm pretty sure he had 5 years head start, and there was plenty of economic advisors around him to be like, hey, man, you need to do this with your money. You need to do that with your money. But niggas is mad at OJ because he got a whole bunch of followers on Twitter. You know, but OJ was a Sambo. That's why, oh, I'm not black, I'm OJ. Oh, okay. That's why I just look at these things. I'm like, so while y'all was out there trying to solve a case, the only case that they was solving was what condoms that they was gonna use, if they used any, to take that pussy from the bitch that they was fucking. Now, I don't understand this. Now, somebody needs to bring clarity to how is it detectives have that much time on their hands to be fucking a bitch in a van. Like they some niggas in their 20s and they ain't got no spot to take a bitch. They didn't want to take her to the hotel or a motel. They fucked her in the van. Now, what kind of shit is that? Now, this is the shit that needs to be on TV. This is the shit that needs to be plastered all over the news. That's why don't nobody trust NYPD. Come on, man. Now, is that what y'all doing? So y'all killing niggas and fucking bitches. That's exactly protect and serve. The only thing that they protecting is that damn pussy. Anything else is uncivilized. Watch what happened to DeMarcus Cousins. DeMarcus Cousins is about to go to prison. Watch. I'm telling you. Just watch my nerve. Are they gonna stretch this out and try to drain this nigga's money dry? He gonna spend so much money on attorneys. That's why I hope he saved his money. And he's never gonna play in the NBA again. It's a wrap. So I hope all that little money he got, he saved it. These are the things that we gotta know. And this is not your system. This is their system. So when you see people that are successful within this system, and they're not melanated, you should be like, well, they're supposed to be like that. The reason why they're supposed to be like that, because it's their system. It's set up for them to win and for you to fail. That's why when I look at I did a podcast on this melanated brother that was from Texas, and he was a dirty cop. And it's like, why do y'all think y'all can be dirty cops and it's not in the best interest of us? Now, if you're going to be a dirty cop, be in the best interest of melanated people. Don't be no dirty cop and be in the best interest for yourself, because you're not going to have anybody to fall back on when it's all said and done. That's a fact. And when I look at this shit, I just be like, damn, man, what we be on? Like, for real, like, what the hell's going on? Like, right now, watch how YouTube changed this whole platform. They gonna start making it where niggas gotta pay to be on there. They gonna start making it where if you want your shit streamed live, you gotta pay. It's gonna be a premium service type shit. Watch, that's why I already know. That's why I'm about to start pumping my damn SoundCloud. Because I'd rather pay for that, because at least on SoundCloud, I can literally say what the fuck I wanna say. Now, you won't be able to see me, but I'll be able to say it. Because that's some clown ass shit. Because the same podcast I did that got took it down for inciting violence, SoundCloud didn't take my shit down. That's a fact. So that's why we gotta move differently. We gotta be a team. We gotta come together. We have to move as one. We're moving by ourselves, but we're forced when we together. That's a fact. And I think more people spend time trying to hate on the next nigga and argue and fight with him than listen to what he's saying and add on to the points of what he's talking about. Let me tell you, there's always a time in life where you have to come to some type of in-game conclusion where you're like, okay, this is what I want to do, and this is what's going on. But as you're thinking of those things, look at these type of things like, damn, so these niggas was supposed to be, you're on the clock as police officers and they fucking a bitch. Just think about what I'm saying. All you people that work at the corporate plantation, while you on the clock, do you think that you're gonna have the right to be straight, especially black men? You're not gonna be able to, on the clock, go fuck a bitch in the bathroom or in your car type shit. I'm talking about while you're on the clock, not while you're on the break, while you're on the clock. You think you're gonna have the time to do that? Matter of fact, not even the time. You think ain't nobody gonna be sweating you? Jerome, you know, your lunch is only an hour. You know, you were going an hour and 5 minutes. And why are you sweating? It's cold. And why do you smell like dusty? Stinks, Jerome. You know, we're gonna have to get Tyrell in here to get these things done. That type of shit. They're gonna be sweating the fuck out of you. But no, we got 2 police officers just straight fucking while they on the clock. Just running the train on the bitch type shit. Now, what kind of shit is that? So that's the type of shit I'm gonna bring light to. And for all y'all niggas that's out there in Houston, go support Willie D, man. He's running, I think, for city council. Go support him. At least he got the best interest for the people. Because, man, it's like, these politicians don't got the best interest for the people. I was watching on the Breakfast Club. They had Marianne, what was her name? Marianne Williamson or whatever her name is. She was on the Breakfast Club. And she was basically the only person that was on the Democratic stage that was talking about slavery and how it's affected this country. But you got Kamala Harris still running around talking about she did a good job as Attorney General when she fucked her way to that position. Fucking a married man, ain't nobody talked about that shit. I mean, get the fuck out of here. And all she did was lock up people the whole goddamn time. So no, that bitch is a fraud and a part-time broad. No, bitch. You got me fucked up. And Joe Biden, you already know, I ain't gonna get into that shit no more. Joe Biden already know what he did. Crazy Joe, who asked for 5 more minutes on his speech on the crime bill to lock up niggas. Man, get the fuck out of here. But niggas be believing in that shit. That's why you gotta stop, to me, believing in law enforcement and thinking that it's put in place to regulate the unregulatable. No. Who is holding the accountable? Just like at corporate America, the people at the top, nobody's holding them accountable. There's no rules and regulations for them, period. There's no rules and regulations for the motherfuckers at the bottom. They're in some type of leadership or management position. Unless they do something so crazy, then there'll be accountability. But other than that, no. Especially if they Caucasian. Not gonna happen. At all. These are the things that you gotta worry about. And I know this shit is probably going out here in Las Vegas. It's tight-knit. For the most part, we don't really have a lot of that racist shit going on like it is in every other country. And I think because it's such a tourist town, they don't want it. But there was an incident where it was a brother, I think he was selling water and he was on the strip and the police was hemming him up and fucking with him and shit. You know, because they don't really want niggas out there at all. But we got to understand that. Know the law. Stop arguing and fighting with the police officers. Just say, okay, no problem. That's why when they pull you over, every time I got pulled over, license registration given to them. That's it. I'm not finna argue with them. I'm not finna fight with them. I'm not finna do that. For what? Be calm and stop being emotional. And just look at what's going on. How is it Eddie Martin and Richard Hall got probation for fucking a bitch while they was on the clock? These are government employees. Now, what the hell is that? They should have did time. And they should not be able to get their pension, period. That should be a crime. And that's a fact. These are the things that I feel like we need to look at. Look, everybody better get ready. Because YouTube is about to change its whole platform. And niggas gonna be like, oh, YouTube suck. Fuck all that. Yeah, we know it sucks, but let's find the coders. Let's find the coders. We need some nigga nerds that come up with our own streaming platform so we don't have to deal with this shit no more. Cause I'm telling you, they gonna change. They know a lot of people are now on the internet and streaming shit. Most people don't even watch regular TV. And if I do, I'll watch it for the news. Or I'll watch it if I'm watching like Teen Mom or some shit like that. I watch things and I watch it because I try to have a different perspective when I'm watching it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I always tell people when they're around me, hey man, every day is a school day and you're still learning, like Nearly Fuller Jr. teaches us. When they say, how you doing, man? I'm still learning. I'm still learning. Every day is a school day. Every day is educational for you in some type of way. You can always learn something from whoever you're around or who's in your circle. Just keep your circle tight and don't have a whole bunch of fuckery motherfuckers around you. Don't have people around you that are not in the best interest of moving forward. Like I said, read these books. Last book I read, well, this ain't the last book I read. I read a couple of books, but the last book I read, The Negro Project. Telling you, great book. by Bruce Fleury or whatever his name is, but a great book. Talks about useful idiots, and I get where the perspective, because the perspective of the book is from a pro-life person. And I'll show it again just so you can see the back. I'll show you the back, show you the front. You know what I'm saying? I'll show you that shit so you can see it again. Well, I ain't seen or read the book. It's a great book. It's not the book of Eli, but it's a great book. But it is written from the perspective of a pro-life person and not a pro-choice person. But it's the number one killer. It's the number one killer of black people in the United States of America. Abortion. Statistically speaking, from the skewed facts of the book, but I'm just saying, like, it talks about useful idiots, and it talks about how Margaret Sanger was able to get people like W.E.B. Du Bois and all of them and use their mentality for evil and take certain things that they felt were good and then use it, not tell them what she was really working on. Because I'm pretty sure if W.E.B. Du Bois and a lot of our civil rights movement leaders knew exactly what her plan was, they wouldn't have went with that. And if they would have known that she was making speeches for the KKK, they wouldn't have been even entertaining any of the shit that Margaret Sanger had going on. But these are things that we don't know about. But we praise Hillary Clinton, and Hillary Clinton said that Margaret Sanger was her hero. She was a hero to a lot of people. I'm reading another book that one of her peers Lathrop Stoddard or whatever his name is. And it's a great book. It's a great book. It's very, very interesting. It gives you a whole different perspective of why. And now I get Dr. Frances Cress Welsing's book, Genetic Annihilation. How she talks about genetic annihilation and fear of a black planet. And this book kind of talks about that, but from a white person's perspective. These are just the things that we need to be looking at, because black people, melanated people, are not going to be able to get away with fucking a bitch while they on the clock. Niggas can't even fuck a bitch when they not on the clock without some drama. So how you gonna fuck a bitch when you on the clock? And ain't that a bitch? That bitch didn't ask these two police officers. You could have been like, hey, if I got warrants and tickets, y'all gotta show me love. No. But at the time when you trying to fuck a bitch, this bitch wants you to wine, dine, take her to laundries and Lowry's and surf and turf. And the Carfax on this bitch's pussy, this bitch done had a transmission drop. She didn't had a replacement on her axles on that pussy and all kinds of other shit going on. But this bitch wants you to take her to Lowry's. That's the type of shit that irritate me. So you're a fucking police officer while you on the clock. But then, but shit, I want some pussy too then, since that's what you're doing. Damn, if that's what you're doing, bitch. Damn. I just don't understand this shit, man. How niggas is able to get away with this shit, but we can't do that. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, man, I just don't understand how we look at the government and law enforcement to be our saviors and our heroes when they're never coming to save you. That's a fact. They're never coming to save you, melanated people. So don't think anybody's gonna give you shit. That's never going to happen. You have to earn it. That's it. For all you niggas that's waiting around for a boomer to pass you some fucking property, you better keep waiting. You gonna fuck around, they gonna be at your funeral. That's a fact. You better go earn it and go build your own. Go create your own path and blaze your own trail. And stop thinking that somebody gonna give you something. That's a fact. That should tell you. When I read that article, I was like, see, that's exactly all I needed to see. They supposed to be protecting and serving and solving crimes, and the only crime that they solving is the pussy crime. That's what they solved the whole damn time. And we sitting up here with our tax dollars, allegedly, is where it's going. Is that what they told us? To the police department, all this other shit. And they fucking bitches while they on the job. You damn right I'm hating. Nigga, I want to fuck bitches while I'm at the job too. Shit. And get paid. Now what kind of shit is that? I said, man, this is some bullshit. You goddamn right. Damn, Warren, you hate. Yeah, I'm hate, nigga. Nigga, I can't be at the court plantation fucking bitches while I'm on the clock. And I damn sure can't become no damn police officer and be fucking a bitch while I'm on the clock. Man, they have my face all over the damn news. That's a fact. But these are the things that we look at. But guess what we're going to do? We're going to persecute DeMarcus Cousins because he has this mentality that he's some type of bully in the NBA, which to me, I don't really think so, because he never ran up on Zebo, and Zebo told him, and my little bullies get bullied. So he didn't want nothing with Zebo. So that's just the imagery that they want to create inside melanated people's mind. It's all a farce, period. The only people who really win is the owners of the damn NBA teams, because they don't give a fuck about no niggas. That's a fact. I just can't wait till we wake the fuck up and see what's going on. Man, we more worried about the little white girl that performed with Missy Elliott. You know what I'm saying? We more worried about that than we more, you know, and I get it. We got to celebrate and all that other stuff too. It's like, hey man, we got bigger fish to fry sometimes. Niggas, y'all don't got Missy Elliott money. That's a fact. See, that's the thing too. We take on we try to liken our situation to celebrities and like we're a part of their success. Yeah, you are part of it in one way because you're supporting them, but you're never going to be a part of it where as a family member, they know you, or if you get ill or anything like that, they going to show you love. That's why when I hear niggas be like, yeah, man, such and such got 5.6 million a year for such and such. First of all, like, I was watching this thing about Bryce Harper, the white boy. First of all, I think he's on steroids. That's just my point of view. I think he's on steroids. That's one. Two, I think he's a bullshitting motherfucker, like a lot of them are, and they can't wait to pump up any person that's from the dominant society to be this global icon all-star. But when it comes to melanated brothers and sisters, we gotta go through all this bullshit. Just like Maria Sharapova, the dope fiend, who was juicing and taking all kinds of drugs so she could beat Serena Williams. But Serena and Venus already said they get drug tested more than any other athlete in that sport. Nobody has came out and said anything. I mean, get the fuck out of here. Y'all niggas think that Lacoste is a white brand. No, it's a black brand, actually. And his nickname was the Alligator. And if you go into a Lacoste store, they will tell you that, because it's a picture of him in every Lacoste store. But they got you thinking that it's high end because it's always in the high end malls or whatever, and they don't got no pictures of him outside of it, so you don't know. You just always thought Lacoste was an alligator, but it was patented after a black man. Facts. Go look it up. But we don't want to know these things. You know what we want to know? We want to niggas. Look. I know it's a nigga right now laid up with his bitch telling her that he love her. And lying like a motherfucker. And while he telling her he love her, he texting another bitch talking about, hey man, when I leave my mama house, I'm gonna come over there to you. Knowing he laid up with a bitch. That type of shit. Cause our focus is pussy driven, money driven, capitalistic society. I'ma step on this nigga's head so I can get the fresh ride in the cars and clothes and shoes so I can fuck all the bitches. Cause I'm trying to have a whole bunch of, look, I wanna have a harem. Go ahead, but you taking on all that energy too, my nigga. That's a fact. That's why I'm like, man, it's just so much other stuff we supposed to be worried about, but we are never focused on that. We always focus on shit that don't matter. That's why it's hard for me to have conversations with people sometimes. Not because I'm so much smarter than everybody. No, I'm still learning. I ain't even read a lot of books compared to most people. But I'll tell you this. Within the first 5 minutes of my conversation, once I listen to you talk, I just be like, this motherfucker's full of shit. Or, yeah, I'm not really trying to deal with that shit. If motherfuckers start preaching religion to me, I'm already checked out. Because the first thing I bring up is Cesare Borgia. And then the motherfucker be like, what is that? And I'll be like, well, go look that up and go see who that is. And it just, we focus on things that are there to bind and control us. And encapsulate our mind, body, and spirit. We don't want to work with each other. That was one of the conversations that me and my niggas I was talking to on the phone yesterday, that was one of the conversations that we had. And I was asking them, because they younger than me, and I was asking them, why don't niggas want to work with each other? And he was just like, man, that's a slave mentality, bro. You know what I'm saying? Everybody think they next. Everybody think they high. Ego. Don't nobody want to humble themselves. Lack of humility. I was like, damn, you ain't lying, man. Because I've been through it too. But hey, man, this was today's podcast. The No Way Out / No I Don't Know TV series. You know, we do the No Way Out with Nuke, man, but she's been very, very busy. Schedules are conflicting. But one day, man, this shit gonna be popping. And when it is, the same motherfuckers been watching gonna be the same ones like, man, I remember when, because look, let me tell you something. I'm not on here on no clout chasing shit. I'm here for the knowledge. That's why I show the books. That's why I'm showing you The Fall of America by the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. I actually read this shit. It's highlighted shit in here that I have. That's a fact. I go back and read this shit and do notes all the time. These books I actually read. This ain't no farce or no bullshit. That's a fact. Go get the books and read before Amazon make it where books is like $25 a book. A lot of these books I got it for $8, $9, $6, $7. Go get the books on Amazon while they selling them. Because you're not getting The Fall of America by the Honorable Elijah Muhammad at no Barnes and Nobles. And that's a fucking fact. It's a fact. Come on, man. Each one has to teach one. Know who you are, know why you're here, know your purpose. Nobody can take you from what your purpose is. Know what your purpose, see the vision, speak it into fruition, and who gives a fuck how it may look. I don't care, man, because this shit don't move me. You know what moves me? When somebody tells me, hey, man, I'm reading Woo to Woo. That's what moves me. When I get emails from my cousin, shout out to my cousin Tamisha, my sister, all of them that's reading. That's what moved me. That make me happy. Fuck all this I don't need to have 10,000 subscribers and ain't near a nigga reading the book. But the same people that was reading the books when I first started doing the podcast, nah, man. That's not helping me. Helping me is letting people know what the knowledge is so they can help themselves. Facts. Hey, man. I'm Warren G, the place to be. Been clown and sucker free since 2003, man. I got nothing but love everybody. Love, live life. Hey, man. If you at your baby mama's house and you know you're supposed to be at home with your real woman, but you still like to fuck her every now and then, guilty, nigga. I'm out. Peace.